Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome in. This is your reading for mid-September. I'm going to be taking a deeper look into the astrology of this month for you in the extended. So I'll take a look into the Scorpio chart as it relates to what's going on in the heavens right now. I was just noticing that the full moon that's happening at the end of Libra time, or at the end of September, is going to be illuminating your sixth house, your house of daily routines, your day job, 9 to 5, and that full moon is in Aries. And so there can be this kind of like, am I doing what I'm here to do? A seeking of purpose can be coloring this month. So I'll take a look at that in the extended. Let's see where we go. I'm going to pull cards for you as it relates to the energies of this month. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So if a relationship issue comes up in the issue or opportunity comes up in this reading, I will definitely tell you about it. But for the most part, I'm wanting to look at your own energy and what you are going to be experiencing and maybe get some insight as to how to navigate. Whee! Okay. All righty. Let's see where we go right now. Oh, here's your card. Death. Scorpio energy there. Protection. Wow. And transformation. Both of your cards. Wow. Both of your cards have shown up here. Trust. Okay. I don't know why I'm pulling that one, but I'm just going with it. Okay. So, trust, protection, transformation, death. Big change on the path here for you. Big change. I have your chart over here, so I'm just going to look at it for 1 second. One of the things I did notice is that a lot of the transiting planets are in the fourth quadrant. You might be new to astrology, so I will explain what that means. There's a circle chart. Have you ever seen the circle chart of your astrology? And there are 12 houses, right? A lot of the transiting planets, means the ones that are moving around in the sky, are hitting your 10th house of career, 11th house of friends and social circles, and 12th house of spirituality. Opposite of that is the energy of that sixth house, that day job, that 9 to 5. So I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you are seeking your calling, seeking your mission, and spending some time this month really reflecting, since we have so much in retrograde, reflecting on what it is you want to achieve, but also legacy. Some of you could be going through a second Saturn return right now, which usually happens when you're 56, 57, 58, and things could be a little challenging, so that protection makes sense to me. You might have some trouble with trust. You might have just come through a really difficult time, and now you're creating some kind of new life for yourself. So let's see what tarot has to say. I just cleared this deck. I've been using this deck a lot, so I really cleared it. Let's see. Wow. King of Pentacles underneath. The 9 of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. 8 of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Some of you are walking away from the idea that money is protection, or the idea that money is the goal. And what I mean by that is you might be looking for a bigger life purpose, like I was just talking about. That there is an idea, or there is something that's going to be shown to you this month, or at the end of this month, especially in that full moon in Aries, that you might say, you know what? Everything I've been doing has been geared toward me amassing wealth, and maybe I'm in a position where I can go towards my passion now. Or I've amassed enough self-confidence in myself that I can earn money at whatever I want to do. And there's a new idea that's occurring to you. It's something brand new that is calling you on your path. Big change, right? Death and transformation. Big change ahead for Scorpio. So let's see what's going on here. Temperance, Devil energy. So Sag, Capricorn, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Justice card. There's Libra. Wow. Aquarius, and the 6 of Wands. So spoiler, I feel like you are doing what you need to transcend, and that a lot of that energy, 10th, 11th, 12th house, is about our impact in the world. What kind of impact do I want to make in the world? it's in opposition to the day job I have. So if the day job you have, the way you spend your days is not feeling like it's aligned in some way with the impact you want to make in the world, then changes may be necessary. Some of you also might be looking at the past, looking at your life, like a commitment you've made in the past or something like that, and having really super down with love here, like really not really thinking that all love is a trap, or that all love relationships are, like relationships may just not be for me, right? I'm not the person who can do this. I'm really wanting to go on my own road right now, wanting to walk a singular path. I feel like that is aligned with what I'm seeing here, but I also feel like it's going to be required that you heal your heart, because I don't think it's forever. For those of you who are sitting in that energy of like down with love and not interested in love, to just block love is not really the answer, because I feel like you have Libra, right? Libra in that 12th house. There's something about balancing the need for partnership with your spiritual path. Okay, balancing the need for where I'm going. And the thing is, the 12th house is very much a house of solitary communion with the divine, going your own separate way, doing things on a path of singular travel. We're not gonna haul all of our exes with us. Okay, and I think that's great. Like, I think you're cueing into that really well, that it's about healing the past. It's not about never having love again. It's not about that. It's about what I had needs to be healed so that I can move along on my spiritual path. Archangel Michael is bringing in, or had brought in, relationships that might have been toxic or karmic for you in such a way that you felt this negativity around them. But I feel like you still, whoopsie, this goes like this. I feel like you still have some confusion around the lessons that you've learned from people. Okay. And with Libra in your 12th house, in the general chart, everybody's got a different chart, but this is for Scorpio. So that's where Libra falls for that general chart. It does feel to me like there's a sense of, I need to make some kind of spiritual sense of what I have experienced in love. Why did these things happen? Why am I feeling like I'm cursed when it comes to love? Why am I not able to create something that's long lasting, that's not only peaceful, peace and contentment? I am feeling 2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. I'm definitely feeling, and the 7 of Cups here, there's a lot of confusion around what a love relationship is supposed to do in our life. Some of you may have really fallen into the path of, it's got to support my spiritual, no. A love relationship is here to support me financially. A love relationship is here to make a structure safe for me so I can explore what I want to explore. And let me see about that. So let me clarify the 7 of Cups. It's like, what's love for? What's love got to do with it? Why is love such an integral part of this reading? Because I'm definitely feeling like you have a new path to walk. And why is love showing up here? Past love, I mean. 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands. You have 2 opportunities on your future path. There are 2 people. And Aquarius, Sagittarius, then I see Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn. And I get more Aquarius here. I just feel like you're looking at this 2 of Pentacles like, I get these opportunities. I'm getting these opportunities for people to come through. And I don't know what to choose because I'm still back in the lesson of being hurt or what I experienced in the past, that I think love is like not for me. I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like, and I just think you're cutting yourself off. I really do. I feel like you're cutting yourself off. Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Absolutely, you're cutting yourself off. So love is trying to come in. And right now, the lesson of transformation is around what's love for? What's its purpose in my life? Why have I had the experiences I've had? So there's some reflection needing to happen. It's possibly for the rest of this year, some reflection on the love relationships you've had and understanding the lesson of each one, because you are going to have some real opportunities for life partners coming in. Now, the next thing I see here is that you may have some past life connection to these people. You may have some past life karma that needs to be balanced out and healed, right? So that you can overcome situations and allow happiness into your life, whether there's a person or not. I feel like that's one of the big lessons is if you have, so there's two things here. If you have seen relationships as a stabilizing influence that allows me to pursue my work, right? And so bills are taken care of. I can pursue my work in any way I want to. That's a thing that might need balancing. The same thing goes for the feelings that some of you may not have had a lot of feelings with a partner, and it was just a pure financial connection. But some of you really got your heart broken because another person saw love that way. They saw love as something that was a financial. This is past life. This is like the 14th century, 15th century when people married cousins, but when people married other people for safety and security. And we can see that now a little bit in society about how much it takes to raise children and to have a life in the society there can be. But I just feel like, Scorpio, for you, you're balancing your own financial capability, and you're balancing making yourself happy. So neither of those two reasons matter anymore, so that you can see clearly a person who shows up in front of you, and you can judge whether this person is good for you or not good for you based on a list of criteria that have nothing to do with what kind of financial opportunity they are. So don't fall in love with someone who has a big title or a big paycheck or a big bank account. And also not falling in love with someone who makes me happy, because without them, I'm miserable. It's like, you got to make yourself happy. You got to make yourself financially secure so that then you can make a determination about love for yourself. And I feel like you're going to have some really good opportunities coming in fairly quickly. So this is not, you're not getting a ton of time to kind of sit in the down with love, or the I walked away from a loveless relationship, it was all about money. Like, you're not going to get a chance to really sit in those things, because by your time, by the time we get through Virgo and then Libra and we get into Scorpio time, both these cards of transformation are going to need to have worked through them to the place where you do trust yourself and you are protecting yourself, so that you can be in a connection with another person, whether it's a business partner, a best friend, a family member, or a love partner. And you're who you are doesn't have anything to do with what they do. So I'm happy no matter what. I'm financially secure no matter what. So I'm free of those restrictions. I'm free of that. I've healed that. So now I'm healing that right now with this balancing and healing and the Six of Wands. I'm healing that. So now I can really understand what makes me happy. Because in the past, all of those things have gotten in the way, right? The financial consideration, the being in a partnership gives me an identity situation. Like, those two things are going away, are leaving you. And it's like, okay, so when I started this channel 6 years ago, it's been very successful, and I'm super happy that I love my work and that it provides for me, and that, there is no physical location I need to be, right? Because here we are on the YouTubers, on the YouTubes. Here we are on the internets, and I can live anywhere. So surprisingly, it was kind of a difficult choice to choose a place based on just what did I want to do. And because everywhere I've moved, and I've moved a lot because I used to be in the TV news business, and they move you around like the army, right? You're like moved around through market to market. And that's how the business works. And it was just so freeing and debilitating at the same time. So this is like the temperance and the devil card. It's like I get a lot of choices, but I don't have any new criterion. So I can't, this is the Seven of Cups, I don't have any criteria of what makes me happy, because I am happy, and I always thought it was another person's job to make me happy, or I am or both, or I am happy, I am financially secure, or both, and I don't know what the third criterion is in order to choose. Okay. And I feel like the third criteria is, what impact do you want to have in the world? Because I feel like there's a partner coming through who's somebody who is a grown-up person. Okay, you've got King of Pentacles over here, which I think you've walked away from an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And someone who's inspiring, or someone who's sharp as a tack, someone who's really done something with their life. And I feel like you need to be at that place so that you can just not only invite these energies in, but then decide which one is for you. Okay. And no offense to King of Pentacles over here, but I feel like he's holding place in your past, because you're becoming your own King of Pentacles. You're becoming your own Queen of Cups. Okay. So the Pentacles about money and the Cups about love. You're choosing what the criterion is so that you can then move into something really super duper happy. And you might, the third criterion definitely has to do with, okay, well, what kind of life do you want to have? If you no longer have to live in a place where a physical job is, then what kind of environment do you want to put yourself in? If you no longer need a partner to feel balanced in terms of financial stability, then what? If you no longer need a person to make you happy, you're happy on your own, you got a great life, you love your work, you love your family, you got great friends, you're just grooving along here, and all of a sudden it's like record scratch. Oh wow, this one piece of my life is missing, and I want a companion. I want a love partner. I want someone to travel with and enjoy life with. And what is the criteria? What is it? And this can also be about the other pieces of your life that you feel are really balanced and set up. So a person that you're with doesn't make you happy. It enhances your happiness. This person is there to cheer you on and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, they are somebody who knows you and wants to bring, joy and happiness to your life. You already have joy and happiness, so they enhance it, right? And this person or this situation was about money and making me feel stable. You already feel stable. So this is about like, ooh, what do we want to invest our time in, right? Because this is, Pentacles is also about time. How do we want to spend our days? How do we want to spend our life? What is the life you're going towards, Scorpio? What is the life? So these are big questions around some very elemental pieces of your life. I feel like it tracks back to mission and purpose. Because once you get through like the root chakra issues of things, meaning stability and security, you get past the power stuff, right? Sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra of creativity, right? And then the solar plexus chakra of power. We're now to the heart chakra, where we're like, what is it that I truly want? Because now you get to manifest from the place of true desire. I love it. So let's see where we're going with this. I am going to actually look more into your into the Scorpio chart for the end of this month and maybe even into Libra. So I'll give you more insight into that. Link is below if this is your reading. Let's see where we go. I'll check out next 30 days and where you're going. All right, link is below. Let's keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.